Welcome students on online class for subject physics for the 12th standard. Today we have to learn chapter number 14, dual nature of radiation and matter. In this chapter we know that from Planck's quantum theory, energy is h nu. So energy is equal to hc upon lambda, because there is relation for c is equal to nu lambda. So nu is equal to c upon lambda. So this equation will be energy of photon according to Planck's quantum theory. Then a definition for work function. This work function is denoted by phi, and it is minimum amount of energy which is used to free the electron from metal surface, that is phi equal to h nu 0, where nu 0 is threshold frequency. This threshold frequency, it will be minimum amount of frequency. Below such frequency there is no emission, no photoelectric emission will be there. But above such frequency photoelectric emission will be there. Such frequency is said to be threshold frequency. Means if nu is greater than nu 0, photoelectric emission will be there. If nu is less than nu 0, there is no photoelectric emission. Similarly, for seeing the relation nu 0 is equal to c upon lambda 0, where lambda 0 is called as threshold wavelength, and this threshold wavelength, it will be the maximum wavelength with which electron is emitted, or there is emission of electron above the such type of wavelength. Means when lambda 0 is greater than lambda, then there is emission will be there. But if lambda 0 is less than lambda, there is no emission is there. And due to this relation nu 0 is equal to c upon lambda 0, so phi is equal to hc upon lambda 0, and means work function and energy both are measured in electron volt. If we convert this energy and work function into joule, so we know relation 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, or 1 joule is equal to 1 upon 1.10 raised to minus 19, 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 electron volt. If all these points are remembered, then today we have to solve some numericals which can be asked on the chapter dual nature of radiation and matter. So in this chapter, if a question is asked, find frequency and wavelength of radiation of photon. If energy of photon is 2 electron volt, so that there will be constant values which are not given in this numerical. So we can solve this numerical like this. Given data, it will be energy will be given, that is 2 electron volt, means 2 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, or 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, that is electron energy. And we want to find frequency, means nu, that is question mark, and wavelength lambda question mark. The two constant values must be remembered, that will be h is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and c, it will be 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So using these values we want to find out the two answers, frequency and wavelength. First of all, we want to find frequency, that is E is equal to h nu. So what happened? Therefore nu is equal to E upon h. Put the value, means in this board pattern there is marking scheme such that formula contains half mark. Suppose this formula, it contains half marks. Value substituted, it contains half mark, and answer contains sometimes half, sometimes 1 mark with correct unit. So here if we substitute the values, that is 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 19 upon 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34. What happened? 3.2 upon 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34, when on numerator it is plus 34. So here 10 raised to 15 will be there. If we take log, here numerator, that is 0 point, and denominator, that is also characteristic 0 point, they are subtracted. In 32 log will be 5051, and in 66 in 3 log will be 8215. If we subtract, so here 6 is remaining, 3 is remaining, 8, and here 6 is remaining, bar 1. Take its antilog. If we see the antilog in 0.68, 3 mean difference 6. What happened? Its antilog, it will be 4.826 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10 to the power 15. So your answer will be 4.286 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. So here first answer for incident frequency will be there, but another question will be asked wavelength. So we know relation here, the second part is shown here, that is we know relation C equal to nu lambda. So therefore lambda is equal to C upon nu. If we substitute the value of C, substitute the value of nu. So here lambda is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 upon 4.826 into 10 to the power 14. What will happen when 10 to the power 14 is in on numerator? So it is 3 upon 4.826 into 10 to the power minus 6. So if we take log, here log of 3 means log of 30 and 0 point. They are characteristics for 4.826. Log of 48 into and 6. What happened? Log of 30 will be 4771. Log of 48 into and 6, it will be 6825. So here, it will be 6835 if there is subtraction. So what happened? From 11, 5 is remaining, 5 is subtracted, 6 is remaining. From 7, 4 is subtracted, 3 is remaining. From 17, 8 is subtracted, 9 is remaining. And from 14, 7 is subtracted, 7 is remaining. And here bar 1 is there. Take its antilog. If we take antilog for 7.7936, then their antilog, it will be 6.218 into 10 to the power minus 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. So here 6.218 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter, or 6218 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So your answer, it will be, therefore answer is lambda is equal to 6218 angstrom unit. So we can solve the numerical for 3 marks. Means formula here, this formula and this formula, it gets half mark. Half mark means 1 mark. Substitution, both the substitution get half and half mark, that is 1 marks. And both answers, they are including half marks. So here you get 3 marks for this numerical. If second numerical is asked, this second numerical will be photoelectric work function of copper is 4.7 electron volt. Find threshold frequency and threshold wavelength for photo emission from a copper surface. If such type of question is asked, this question will be asked for 3 or 4 marks. If the question will be asked for 3, threshold frequency, it will be 1.5 mark, and threshold wavelength, it will be 1.5 mark for 3. If question is asked for 4 marks, so 2 marks for threshold frequency and 2 marks for threshold wavelength. See here how to solve. Given data will be there. If work function phi is equal to 4.7 electron volt, means 4.7 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. So what happened? Here we can find out threshold frequency and threshold wavelength. Threshold wavelength lambda 0 is equal to question mark. Threshold frequency nu 0 is equal to question mark. But two values will be remaining. Remember that two values will be H is given as 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and C is given as 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Using this value we can solve the numerical. First, the formula will be phi is equal to h nu 0, means formula. So we can find out nu 0 is equal to phi upon h. So here is equal to phi, its value will be 4.7 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 upon 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34. If minus 34 is kept on numerator, then its value will be plus 34 on numerator, that is 4.7 into 1.6 upon 6.63 into 10 to the power 34 minus 19 it will be 15. So numerator contains 2 digits, denominator contains 1 digit. So if we take log for numerator, that is 0.0, their addition. So their addition, when we see log on 47, its log will be 6721. And if we see 16, so its log will be 2041. That's addition will be 2678 point minus 0 point. If we see 66 in 3, that is 8215. So here when we subtract, then your subtraction will be 7 is remaining, 4 will be remaining, 5 is there, 0 and 0 point. Means antilog will be 0.5 in 4, 7 is mean difference. So it's antilog. So nu 0 is equal to 1.134 into 10 to the power 15 hertz. That is your answer for threshold frequency. See here, if answer for this will be wrong, again remember here, if your answer will be wrong, then the value of wavelength, it also will be wrong, maybe chance for wrong. So please carefully write your answer carefully. So here we know relation that is C is equal to nu 0 lambda 0. So therefore lambda 0 is equal to C upon nu 0. Means same method is there. There is Planck's quantum theory can be used. Here work function will be used in photoelectric effect. So what happens? If we substitute the value of C, that is 3 into 10 raised to 8 upon, the value will be 1.134 into 10 to the power 15. When 10 to the power 15 is shifted on numerator, so what happens? 3 upon 1.134 into 10 to the power minus 7, because minus 15, from minus 15 8 is subtracted, so it is minus 7. So here numerator, it contains 1 digit, that is 0 point, and denominator, it also contains 1 digit, that's characteristics also 0 point. So subtraction is there. If we see 30 in numerator, so 30, its log will be 4771, and 1.1 means 11 in 3 and 4 is in mean difference. When we see, its log will be 0546. What happen? When we subtract from 11, 6 is subtract, 5 is remaining. From 7, 5 is subtract, 2 is remaining. From 7, 5 is subtract, 2 is remaining. From 4, 0 is subtract, 4 is remaining. And 0 will be subtract, so 0 is there. So take its antilog. When we take its antilog will be 0.42 into 5 is mean difference. It will be 2.645 into 10 to the power minus 7 meters. So threshold wavelength, it will be 2645 angstrom unit, or 2645 into 10 raised to minus 10 angstrom unit. This question will be very easy. If we practice it, then you get a full score for the numericals. So here, if another example is seen, that example will be work function for potassium and cesium are 2.25 electron volt and 2.15 electron volt respectively. Means two work functions are given. one work function is 2.25 electron volt and another will be 2.14 electron volt. They are given respectively. Will photoelectrons are ejected? Number 1. With incident light of wavelength 5650 angstrom unit and with light of wavelength 5180 angstrom unit. Means if you given the two wavelengths so that we can use first incident light wavelength 5650 and solve. Suppose potassium, its work function will be taken as phi1. Its value will be 2.25 electron volt. Means 2.25 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. If we multiply it, then its value becomes 3.600 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. That is the value for phi1. Again, wavelength is given, that is lambda 1. Lambda 1 will be 5650 angstrom unit, means 5650 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. H is given. Here the value of H is not given, but the value of H is given in question paper on front side. So we can take this value from front side, or we can remember. C, its value will be 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. So that we can find out the energy of photon. See here, energy of photon, or sometimes we say that photon energy, that is h nu, means hc upon lambda, means hc upon lambda. Suppose this equation, this energy is E or this energy is E1. So what happen? If we substitute the value of H and if we substitute the value of C, 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 5650 into 10 to the power minus 10. What happened? So simplify this equation, or these values will be minus 10 in numerator, plus 10, 18, and what happened here, 10 to the power minus 16. Okay, so if we multiply 3, so its value 9, 18, 19. 19.89 upon 5650 10 to the power minus 16. So that numerator has characteristics 1 point, denominator has characteristics 3 point. If we see log, its log will be 2987. 19 in 8 and 9 is mean difference, and 56 in 5, so its log will be 7520. What happened? From 7, 0 is subtracting, 7 is remaining, 2 is subtracting, 6 is remaining, 5 is subtracting, 4 is remaining. From 12, 7 is subtracting, 5 is remaining, and here 1 and 3, that is 4, minus 4, 1, that is minus 3. Take its antilog. Its antilog will be 3.522 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 4 joule. So this energy, it will be 3.522 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. So here this energy E1 and phi1, if we compare, so we see that phi1 is greater than E1 or E1 is less than phi1. If E1 is less than phi1, so that for potassium, whose work function will be 2.25, no photoelectric emission is there. No photoelectric emission, or electrons are not ejected. But for cesium, if we see for cesium, so here phi2, work function phi2, it will be 2.14 electron volt, that is 2.14 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. So here if we multiply, then it will be 3.40 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. So if we compare E1 and phi2, so E1 is greater than phi2, because the value of E1, it will be 3.522 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. Means when energy will be greater than work function phi2, so that there is photoelectric emission. Or we say that photoelectrons are ejected. Photoelectrons are ejected means photoelectric emission is occur for cesium. And for potassium, no photoelectric emission is there. So if such type of question will be asked, then such type of question is about 4 marks. Your answer will be very important for writing. Some problems are seen in next video.